Hello Year 4 and welcome to Lesson 1, Spring 2 for your Geography. The question we're going to be looking at today is what happens when Mount Etna erupts. We're going to start with our knowing more and remembering more. So question 1, Italy is a country in the south of Europe in the Mediterranean. Is that true or false? Italy is a country in the south of Europe in the Mediterranean. Pause the video, give yourself some time to write the answer down. And question 2. Which countries border Italy? Is it A, France, Poland, England and Spain, B, France, Germany, Switzerland and Spain, C, France, Switzerland, Austria and Slovenia, or D, France, Germany, Austria and Poland? Give yourself some time to write that answer down. I'll pause the video. And question 3, what is the capital of Italy? What is the capital of Italy? Pause the video and give yourself some time to write that answer down. And question 4, what is a peninsula? What is a peninsula? Pause the video, give yourself some time. Make sure you've got all those answers down and we are going to move on to the answers. So question 1, Italy is a country in the south of Europe in the Mediterranean. That is true. Question 2, which countries border Italy? The answer was C, France, Switzerland, Austria and Slovenia. Well done if you got those right. Question 3, what is the capital of Italy? That is Rome. And what is a peninsula? Question 4, a landform surrounded by water. So well done if you got all of those right. Our success criteria today is that we need to be able to describe the process of a volcanic eruption, to describe the cause and effects of a volcanic eruption, and to explain why eruptions form. Some vocabulary, so there's some keywords that we already should know: tectonic, plate, boundary, eruption and magma. And some keywords that we're going to meet along the way today is Eurasian, oceanic and exposure. And have a quick recap. How is an earthquake formed? You need to fill in the blanks. You can write these out and fill in those blanks. The Earth's crust is broken into plates called something plates. These plates something at a very slow rate. Plates that move alongside each other are called something plates. A sudden release of something between the plates can cause a violent jolt in the Earth's crust. This is something. Pause the video here, give yourself some time to answer those questions, to write that down and to fill in those blanks, and press play once you're ready. Okay, getting the answers now. The Earth's crust is broken into plates called tectonic plates. These plates move at a very slow rate. Plates that move alongside each other are called conservative plates. A sudden release of friction between the plates can cause a violent jolt in the Earth's crust. This is called an earthquake. So this is an earthquake. Well done if you managed to get those right. You remember when we had a look at earthquakes before. Well done. Okay, we've got those answers there. We're going to recap some learning. So an active volcano, a volcano that is active is one that has erupted recently, and there's a possibility that it may erupt again. A dormant volcano is one that has not erupted for a long time, but it may still erupt in the future. And an extinct volcano is one which has erupted thousands of years ago and will probably never, ever erupt again. We know that the Earth's crust is broken into tectonic plates. I would like you to try and name the missing tectonic plates. I've got some blanked out there for us. See if you can cast your minds back and remember the names of those tectonic plates. Again, pause the video, give yourself some time to do that. And I am going to give you a few moments before we get these answers. If you need some more time, just pause that video. Okay, so our missing tectonic plates are the Eurasian plate. We've got that one up here. We have got the North American plate, the Pacific plate, the South American plate, the African plate, and the Australian plate. Well done if you managed to get those. There's a map here which shows where Italy is in relation to the rest of the world. Which countries does it border? Have a look. Which countries, so write this down on your piece of paper, question 1, which countries does it border? Which countries are surrounding Italy? There's Italy with my star on there. Which countries does it border? And which 2 plates do you think border Italy? I'm going to give you a few moments to work through that. Get those written down. Okay, so I'm going to go through some answers now. Question 1, which countries border Italy? Which countries is it? The answer is France, Switzerland, Austria, and Slovenia. We can see those all bordering here. Which 2 plates do you think border Italy? Where would Italy be? And which 2 plates border Italy? I'm going to give you a couple more moments to check you've got that. Okay, so we can see Italy is there between the African and Eurasian plate. So well done if you could see that. There are 3 active volcanoes in the south of Italy. We've got Mount Etna here. We have got Stromboli here and Mount Vesuvius, which is up here. What do I mean by an active volcano? Write that down for me. What do I mean by an active volcano? Going to give you a few moments. Pause the video if you need some more time. Okay, so an active volcano, remember, is one that has erupted recently and could erupt again. So there are 3 of those in Italy. You can see those in our red circles there. Okay. What are those 3 ways that we define volcanic eruptions when evaluating how active they are? What are those 3 ways that we define those volcanic eruptions? Have a think. We say that they are either what? There are 3 ways that we define those. Give you a few moments. What are those 3 ways? Okay, so we can either say that they are active, that they are dormant, or they are extinct. So well done if you remembered that from a previous slide. We can see Italy has a high exposure to earthquakes because the reason why this is that we have those earthquakes is because Italy is very close to where the Eurasian and African plates meet. The 2 plates which border Italy are the Eurasian and African oceanic plates. So we can see there that border running right by Italy. Okay. We're going to have a look at Mount Etna. So Mount Etna is in Sicily, in Italy. It is Europe's highest and most active volcano. It's almost 11,000 feet high. And the most violent eruption was in March 1669. The mountain erupted lava for several days and destroyed several nearby villages and the city walls of Catania. You have this map here. I'd like you to look at this map and write about what is Mount Etna's location in relation to Italy. So whereabouts in Italy is Mount Etna? Which 2 plates border Italy? Why is Italy likely to have a higher exposure to volcanoes? So we've got some key vocabulary there. Try and write a sentence for each of those points for me. I'm going to give you a few moments to do that before we move on. Okay, if you need some more time, just pause the video. So we've got our compass here. You could use some compass points. I can tell you that Mount Etna is in Catania on the island of Sicily and is in the northeast of Sicily. So we can see it's in the northeast of Sicily. The 2 plates which border Italy was our African and our oceanic plate. And Italy is likely to have a higher exposure to volcanoes because it is very close to that border, to the border of the tectonic plates. Okay, Mount Etna and its eruption. So its first eruption was recorded in 1500 BC. The volcano has experienced more than 200 eruptions since then. In 1669, Etna's most powerful recorded eruption happened. But in 1979, Etna's longest eruption happened and went on for 13 years. So 1979 is not all that long ago. Okay, so we can say it's only 42 years ago Etna's longest eruption was recorded, and that went on for 13 years. We need to have a think about some effects of eruptions. What happens? What does the eruption cause to the area? Give you a few moments just to jot some ideas down for me. Okay, I'm going to give you some. If you need some more time, give the video a pause. But we can say that you might lose some tourism in the area if it wasn't safe. then tourists wouldn't come. That would cost money. That would lose the country money. It would stop aircrafts from flying over the sea because of the pyroclastic flow. Lava would damage the surrounding farmland. So there's lots of different effects that this can have. Lots of different effects. There's a video here that I'm going to play for you. So I need you to watch it carefully. It's going to explain the cause and effects of Mount Etna. Okay, I'd like you to write down 2 causes and 2 effects of this eruption.
Europe's tallest and most active volcano, Mount Etna, has erupted, sending a vast plume of smoke and lava into the sky. The eruption did not cause significant disruption, although airspace over the southern Italian island of Sicily was briefly closed. Seismologists say the eruption was preceded by 15 small earthquakes since Friday. This is the 14th time that Etna has erupted in 2013, and while the volcano is almost constantly active, the last major eruption was in 1992. Whilst the eruptions themselves do not put the local population at risk, they do have to live with the ash showers that follow.
Okay, so you can see there about Mount Etna and some cause and effects of Mount Etna. So you should have managed to get a couple of things down. We are going to do a case study about Mount Etna. Okay, its location, the date it has erupted, cause, effects, and the responses from the government. Now, I've got this slide here with lots of information there for you. Okay, so you can use that to help you. So you need to pause the video and have a read through this information and put it into your Mount Etna case study. There's a Mount Etna case study sheet in your learning pack that you can use if you need that to help you. Okay, and once you're done, there is a challenge task for you to look at the effects of Mount Etna in your case study and rank them from the least important to the most important and explain why. So you're going to rank them from the least important to the most important and why. Okay, and once you're done with that, that is the end of your lesson. You need to go over to Purple Mash and do your quiz. Well done, Year 4. Thank you.